Hello friends, and welcome to another Modern League. Today we are returning to my favorite deck in Modern, favorite deck that I can play, Yawgmoth Combo. Most of you, if you've been here on the channel before, should be fairly familiar with this list. I really love it. I play it quite a bit, and there are rarely any changes. And in this case, don't really have any changes to speak of. Um, I might have changed the land base a little bit. I can't remember if it was since last time or the time before that, but I was playing 4 copies of Blooming Marsh, and I have replaced 2 copies for 2 more green fetch lands. You can use any green fetch land. We already have the 4 Verdant Catacombs, which is the most important one. And then after that, anything green. So, Windswept Heath or, oh, totally blanking on it. The one most people play. Anyways, Misty Rainforest. Anyway, um, right, so our goal here is to assemble the Yawgmoth combo. Get Yawgmoth on the board along with 2 Undying Creatures. And then we're able to use Yawgmoth's first activated ability in order to draw through our deck. It's going to cost a life every time we draw a card, but we're going to be able to reset the Undying on these creatures by putting the -1/-1 counter from Yawgmoth's ability onto the one that has a +1/+1 counter on it, allowing us, like I said, to draw as many cards as we have life total. And if we have a Zulaport Cutthroat, then we can draw as many cards as we have. And every time we draw a card, our opponent is losing a life. We could alternatively use Geralf's Messenger, and as long as we have a higher life total than the opponent or an equal life total that is even, then Geralf's Messenger plus another Undying Creature and Yawgmoth is actually going to be able to kill the opponent. One of the other cool things that we have Hapatra, Vizier of Poisons. This is a card that you see in some Yawgmoth decks, and personally I am a believer in Hapatra. She has the ability to annihilate an opponent's board. So if we have one other creature, Hapatra and Yawgmoth, we can sacrifice the other creature, put a -1/-1 counter on an opponent's creature, and then that will trigger Hapatra, which will make a snake, and then we can sacrifice the snake, put a counter on an opponent's creature, and that continues as long as we have life. And if we have Zulaport Cutthroat or Blood Artist, that means we're able to do it until all of the opponent's creatures are dead, and maybe they'll die first. Alright, so now that we've gone over how the combo works, let's try and put it in action. We have a 2-land hand, we have Grist, Geist. This hand looks amazing to me. It's been a minute since I played some Modern. A week. Not playing as much Modern as I used to. Really focusing on Pauper lately. Pretty nice to get back into this format with my favorite deck. I am going to be continuing to play a bit of Modern here and there, but it is going to be more with decks that I'm comfortable with and really enjoy personally, rather than constantly switching over and over and over again. I will continue to constantly switch with Pauper, but with Modern, we're going to see a lot more of the decks that I'm very comfortable with. Dwarven Mine. I think I want to go Strangleroot Geist Hierarch here. Oh my god, Yawgmoth. We're almost ready to combo. Might be able to combo before they kill us. Don't underestimate those Strangleroot Geist beats. 4 damage on turn 2. Wall of Roots. So let's see here. If I play the Wall of Roots, I can play Eldritch Evolution. But I mean, I think we're just better off playing Yawgmoth, honestly. So they do have blue mana. So if they have something like Remand, we might be in a little bit of trouble, but as long as we have the Yawgmoth on board, they're going to have a hard time sacrificing a creature for their combo. Cancel. Hold on a second. Let's play Wall of Roots first. It's basically free. Kind of feel like if you were going to do something about evolution, you should have done it with Strangleroot Geist in the graveyard, but not a big deal. Okay, they're not going to do anything about it. Here's a Geralf Messenger. I'm wondering if we're supposed to try and combo now or if we're supposed to pass. Like, I have the combo ready to go. The thing is, they have all this mana available. They could try to interact with it. And if they tap their mana, then I can just go off. I don't need to combo right now. I have the better board. And if they try and win, I can win in response. For some, this might seem like slow rolling, but I'm just playing it safe. I'm just waiting for them to tap their mana. There we go. Target, sack. Alright, so opponent's playing some sort of creativity deck. So we could bring in Necromentia. We could bring in Thoughtseize. I think these are going to be our best cards. Don't know if they're doing any kind of like reanimation strategy. We could keep some Grist. The thing is, like, I guess we can try and Grist kill a creature after it hits the battlefield if they do their combo. Punishment for 0 is nice versus the tokens. Yeah, that's true. Ooh, put that on the wrong side. There we go. Hapatra is also another way to deal with whatever they're doing. But I'm wondering if we want to go that route. I think I might just really want to focus on accomplishing my combo and stopping them from doing theirs with Thoughtseize Necromentia. So we need to take 2 more cards out. If I want to keep all of this, I kind of do. So we'll take out 1 Messenger, and that means we only have to take out 1 more card, maybe an Evolution. Yep. This is actually pretty good. We are on the draw, so this might be a little bit too slow. We'll see. Right on time, Hierarch. Just deciding if I want to use the Verdant Catacombs here or the Boseiju. Because Catacombs can go get Dryad Arbor. Boseiju does what Boseiju does. I think I'm going to hold the Boseiju. We'll use the Verdant Catacombs. Another blue land. So we do have to fear Counterspell with his Eldritch Evolution. Unless they tap all their mana. Okay. We do have Chord of Calling, but that's not going to do anything right now. Next turn, it basically wins the game. If they only bring one creature in next turn, that's not a big deal. We could put a counter on the Shaman, make it a 1/1. Kind of a shame to give them the treasure, but I don't think they're going to have enough mana with the treasure to be able to put two creatures onto the battlefield. And I'll be able to respond regardless, at least get rid of one of them. Alright, I'm just going to pass the turn here. We can attack with Geist if they block. Then we can sacrifice Yawgmoth. And they don't have this to make a treasure with. Nice, free damage. Okay, so they discard an Archon of Cruelty. They do have access to black mana, so graveyard shenanigans could be a thing. I think I don't block. They're already getting the benefit. So if I block with Yawgmoth, they might be able to like do it 2 damage. Do Yawgmoth 2 damage with something. As long as they can only make 1 Archon here, I think we're fine. Oh, that makes another one, so now they can potentially make 2. I guess we could... Yeah, we can still kill a Dwarven Mind token in response. Just makes things a lot harder. Okay, yeah, that's kind of what I was playing around there. One, two, three. So they no longer have enough mana to do the stuff. But we could, like, sacrifice the Yawgmoth here. Kill their Dwarf token. Two of a kind. Probably take a chord. Another ignoble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we cannot get a Yawgmoth this turn. They're at 8. That's 5. So I could play 3 ignobles. Attack for 6. Put them to 2. That'd be this 1, 2, 3 tap, this tapped, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which is not enough for a for the last 2 damage. Yeah, just 1 short. Hey, thanks, Astershade. You can thank Handsome for it if he shows up in chat later. He spent the points to tell me how to shave. Hey, what's up? That's quite a moniker you have. Jiburik Burik Wiladka Chmurik. Hey, thanks. Bear cut? It probably is, but you might not want to Google it. Okay, beard cut? That's probably safe to Google. Although you probably just say shave, nice shave, nice beard, if you're looking for a more natural way to say it. But you know, to each their own. Congrats on your face. There you go. There you go. Congrats on your face. I love that. Hey, yo, nice face. All right, so they're using creativity on 2. That's a bit of a pain. Nothing we can do about it. Here's 2 Archons. We're going to respond to the Archon trigger because it's going to ask us to discard a card. Let's go get a Geist. Actually, let's go get a Cutthroat. No, hold on, because they gain life as part of this, right? Yeah, they gain 3 life per trigger. Let's go get Strangleroot Geist, I guess. All right, need to find a Yawgmoth. That's not it. So yeah, we can attack, but they can just block, right? If we attack with 1 Geist, then we can maybe kill 1 Archon. Oh no, we sacrificed a Hierarch. So these only become 5/4s, so they can't even attack into the Archon. We lose this game. Brutal. Well played, opponent. Well played. Wondering if it was a mistake to take out the Grist. Like, I was really focused on Thoughtseize Necromentia. If we had a Grist, I mean, if we could have cored for a Grist, we could have cored for a Geralf's Messenger and just won the game anyway. Let's stick with what we're doing here, trying to get the combo to go off as quickly as possible. Yeah, that's definitely what we should have done. Drawn a bunch of extra cards there. That was a mistake. I thought we were in a pretty solid position, and just having good creatures there would move us forward. Leyline? Okay, that's pretty good. Strangleroot Geist, it's tradition. Steam Vents untapped. Smells like a counterspell. I think we'll wait on the Necromentia and we'll just go Eldritch Evolution the Geist. Oh, we Eldritch Evolution the Geist, we lose it. Oh, they let us go. Okay. Indomitable Creativity, you're gone. Do we take the Creativity or do we take the Archon? Archon of Cruelty, right? Yeah, Archon of Cruelty. Good call. I should have taken a quicker look or a better look at their deck to see if Emrakul was in there. Oh, going for the attack? Another Necromentia. Definitely should have taken a better look at their library. Maybe, Dryad Arbor, evolve it into a Geist, attack for 4? Huh. Exile target creature. I've never seen this used on an opposing creature before. Neat. Well, that tells me in itself that they probably don't have much. Okay. Trade off my Yawgmoth for a Hierarch. Bad trade. Two creativities in hand. Could evolve the Yawgmoth and it's not Friday? What's going on? I'm not playing Magic on Fridays anymore, so move the Yawgmoth slot so we can still play the deck. Aw, my critter. Well, gonna need some more stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I'll just take Tainted Indulgence out of their deck. So they still have Fable of the Mirror Breaker, Ashiok. Not a lot of ways left to kill. Oh, they drew a relevant card. Can I draw anything good here? Oh, it blocks. Although they're going to be getting some mad value on this. They can discard creativity here. Good card. Mm. They're gonna end up killing us just with their stupid dorks, because I can't draw anything. No, it's fine. It's fine. I'll draw some good stuff here. It's fine. Top of the deck, Yawgmoth. Let's go. Come on. Why? Not like this. Half my cards have been lands. Brutal. Okay, there he is. Might just be too late, though. Life total is very low. And smart work with the reflection here to get two extra 2/2 attackers. Very smart. Let's make the mana first. Infinite lands. Come on. Oh, fuck's sakes. What can you do? Ah, that's part of Magic. It's part of Magic, friends. It's unfortunate. You do everything you can. 2 damage. Alright, GG. What can you do? It's alright, because there's always another game, another match. Good enough. Not great, but good enough. If the Dryad Arbor were any other land, I'd be way happier. If we can draw a land off the top, we can maybe play Geralf's Messenger turn 2. The way it's looking right now, we're going to be attacking with Ignoble Hierarch on turn 2 for 2. Oh, that is not the order I wanted these things in. There we go. Springleaf Drum, Ornithopter. Looks like Hammer Time. Hammer Time's a good matchup. Gonna get Overgrown Tomb, pay the life. Having that green mana could be important for Chord of Calling. Oh, Reality Chip. Urza Saga. Huh. Kind of surprised you used colored mana for the Reality Chip when you could have tapped the Urza Saga for it. That doesn't matter. So let's see. Eldritch Evolution is interesting. We could evolve the Messenger into another Messenger. Hey, Blowbear. I rarely play Moto when I don't stream. I might play a little bit of practice, do a little bit of the tournament practice thing if I'm brewing a deck, for example. But yeah, I don't play anywhere near as much Magic off stream. I might play like a few games in a week. Hey, Cloudy. Thanks a lot for saying so. Noticed a noticed that there was definitely some need for popper content. I tried to fill that niche. Glad that people have been picking it up. If I play the Hierarch, I don't have enough mana for the Eldritch Evolution. I could play the Hierarch, play the Dryad Arbor, and then I would have 1, 2, 3, 4. I could Chord of Calling for Yawgmoth and set up the combo for next turn. And if I really need to, I could fetch up a Bird of Paradise to block Ornithopter. Okay. You know what I like about this Plains? Looks like a Plains. Cigar Aid. Okay, so we could be dead here, depending on their final two cards. But like I said before, we do have a block option. No attack! Oh my god. Okay, we're good to go. Okay, X is 1. I guess they could have a counterspell of some kind. Nope. All right, great. Let's attack with Messenger. No, they concede. Okay, great. That's even better. So one of the things, one of my my habits when I'm playing Yawgmoth's combo, I try and wait on my combo if the opponent has resources. The opponent has untapped mana. They have two cards in hand here. We do have the combo kill on board, but I also have a better board than the opponent. I have a Yawgmoth on board that kills their Ornithopter. So if I don't have to combo to win, maybe I don't. All right, so we're going to bring in 2 Force of Vigor, Outland Liberator, Punishment. Don't need Scoos. Thoughtseize is so-so. I'm not a really big fan of it here. Not a huge fan of Necromentia either. We'll just bring in these four. Four really good cards. I don't hate Endurance. It blocks flyers. Question is, do I take out the second Grist? Or do I take out the second Messenger? Is that right? Anyway, yeah. I could have two Grist or two Messengers. I think I would rather have two Grists. Yep. I mean, it has the Boseiju. If we can get Yawgmoth down with Hapatra, we win. I'm going to keep it because of the Boseiju. I think that if this were just, like any other land, I would probably mulligan this. A slow hand as well. We're not doing anything turn one. Okay, Inkmoth Nexus, that's scary. Stoneforge, yup. Goes gets Hammer. So they can try and kill us next turn? 1 mana to activate, 1 more mana to equip. So yeah, we can't even play Strangleroot Geist this turn. Now that they've done this, we're absolutely under pressure. We have to hold up Boseiju. Okay, they have the land. Oh, they're not activating. Oh. Okay. Yeah, with me doing nothing, this is actually a great play. Although I don't like the equip here. Okay. Yeah, I could have played Fetch Land and I could have got Dryad if they didn't go for it. Yep. Yeah, we're under so much pressure from that Nexus that we can't really do anything, and this Germ is going to kill us. Well played, opponent. Well played. Ah, doesn't go for the kill. Opponent kind of has it all this time. And we no longer have the life total to be able to use Hapatra to wipe their board. Don't even know what we could draw at this point. We got the Yawgmoth, but like I said, our life total now is just too low. So let's see here. Play the land. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yawgmoth. We have 3 left, which is not enough to Chord of Calling for the critter we need. All right, so we know they're playing some counter magic. Don't like evolution versus counter magic. Let's try and keep a better hand this time. Keep this. 1, 2, 3. Now, this is supposed to be a good matchup, but you can never count out Hammer Time. Hammer Time is such a strong deck. Even in bad matchups, sometimes they'll just kill you. Because Yawgmoth kills their creatures when they try and put a hammer on it. We do also have some powerful sideboard cards, but mostly it's just that our mainstay card, which we play 12 of, just wrecks their deck. And I did take out some of my copies. I took out 2 copies, so I'm only actually playing 10 Yawgmoths in my deck right now, because they showed us counter magic. Goes for hammer. Another Yawg. So we need another black mana. Let's go get a swamp. There's a Yawg. We could kill the Stoneforge Mystic here. I don't think it's really worth it. Could also Chord of Calling for a Dryad Arbor on their upkeep, or a Yawgmoth on their upkeep. Again, I don't think it's worth it. I think we just try and survive the turn here, which should be pretty easy as long as they don't have Trample. And yeah, they need Hammer, Hammer, Spear. That's how they kill us here. Okay, I think we win. Yeah, if they're playing Kaldra Complet, that's not a problem. I guess it does put us to 1, potentially. That's a problem. So we could block it with the Wall of Roots, and then next turn... Oh, man. So much pressure. Because, yeah, they just put a hammer on that. We go to 1. And then we can't combo anymore. Block with the Wall of Roots. Loses a lot of mana, though, for Chord of Calling. We should have killed the Stoneforge. Should have definitely killed the Stoneforge. I was thinking, you know, it would cost a lot to kill the Stoneforge. We would lose the Wall of Roots, the young wolf would have a token on it, but then we wouldn't be dead here. I should have thought about Kaldra. If they fetched Hammer, they had Kaldra, this is how we lose. Oh well, that's a lesson for me. Is there anything I could do? I could go get Young Wolf. I don't think there's anything I can do. Well, if they're not putting Hammer onto their critter, this is fine. Okay. I was really terrified of them applying that hammer onto the critter. I think we should be okay. One, two, three, four, five, six. Messenger. And we're going for the combo immediately. If they have Path, they win. But I think they would have won if they had Path anyways. Nothing we could have done about that. I have no idea why they didn't hammer there. They must have something they want to do with that mana. I don't know. I don't know why they didn't hammer. I can't play around anything though, because I'm dead if I don't go for it. Maybe they were trying to... Maybe they're holding up Blacksmith Skill. Target, sack. Target, sack. So I talk to myself while I'm doing the combo here to make sure that I don't mess up. Okay, so they almost did a thing there. Here we go. What is it? What's the thing? March. Okay, okay. I don't know if I'll have enough life after this to continue the combo. Target, sack. Maybe they'll concede. Target, sack. Oh, yeah, now I can't do the combo regardless. Yeah, they did interrupt the combo there, so they still might be able to kill us. What a good game. We do have the Force of Vigor. We can kill the hammer, so that won't kill us. And then we can Chord of Calling and try and win again. They do have the Saga. So tricky. So tricky. This is a great game. Small mistakes. Now, we can't Chord, but we have the Force. Maybe the Verdant Catacombs can go get us Dryad Arbor? Yeah, we can go get a Dryad Arbor that can reset our combo. But we have, our life total is too low currently. Oh, they get Pithing Needle. Yeah. We'll have to get rid of that. What a good game of Magic this is. Don't know that you want to attack with Stoneforge here. We can block that with the Young Wolf, and if they put a hammer on it, we're going to Force of Vigor the hammer anyway. Okay, please don't have a second hammer. Or a blacksmith skill. I guess this isn't a big deal. We lose the Young Wolf, not the worst. And that would reset the messenger. So we could sacrifice the Young Wolf. No, we can't. We have to use the Force of Vigor to get rid of the Pithing Needle anyway, so let's just get rid of the hammer. Blacksmith skill. Another hammer. And that kills. Good job. GG. We could try and draw to another Force of Vigor. Okay, Force of Vigor on top, please. Boseiju with no mana! So close. What a good game. Yeah, we should have just waited. Losing Wolf was not a big deal. That was a great bait by the opponent. On the draw. Not a fan of this. We play Young Wolf turn 1 and then we have no plan moving forward. This one isn't much better. Not much. Grist is pretty good with Chord. I think we'll just get rid of the Cutthroat. Oh, let's mulligan to 6 and keep a worse hand. Ooh, hello, Ragavan. Have you met my friend Yawgmoth? Alright, so using the Mishra's Bauble here to see what we're about to draw. So this card is known, so I'm going to use it immediately. And I'm going to want to go get an Overgrown Tomb so we can cast the Geralf's Messenger. Chuck with the resub for 7 months. Thank you so much for the constant support, Basic Land Shark. Oh, thanks for saying so. I mean, jumping in front of that Ragavan. Eldritch Evolution. Alright, I guess we'll play Swamp Pass. I think I keep the Yawgmoth back because I want it, if I want it, just in case they have like a dashed Ragavan, I'm going to want to use it to block. Alright, so they bolt it. Huh. Hold 3 up. Looks like counter magic. Oh wow. Resolves. That's a surprise. I wonder if Grist would have been countered if I had cast it. I mean, if they have a counter spell, they would counter Grist. They might not counter Messenger. I mean, 2 removal spells. That seems like a fair trade to me. Save our Grist the trouble. But here comes Murktide. Blooming Marsh. Really wish this was a fetch land so I could Grist, get the Dryad Arbor, kill the Murktide. Still, this is a very awkward position. Opponent has a Murktide, and they're about to kill our Grist. Yep. Oh, that's true. That's true. Yep. No, we had a swamp. We had Tomb, Peatland, Swamp. So we didn't have the 3 green. Yeah, I played the Blooming Marsh as land 4, so it was tapped. Oh no! Otawara returns Yawgmoth to my hand. The tempo play. Starting to feel like we're going to be getting an 0-3 drop here. Oh, jeez. The Nurturing Peatland. The pain. All right. Ignoble Hierarch, Eldritch Evolution, go get Grist, kill the Murktide. Maybe I should have attacked with the insect. Ah, it doesn't matter. We're dead. No, I can't keep this one. One land hand, no dorks. This one's okay. Keep this, ditch the Hapatra. Willow Roots, Young Wolf, and we'll attack for one. Okay, another land. Let's start with an attack for two. And let's try and resolve this Scavenging Ooze. Nice. Gonna dress down, huh? Well, let's start by using this Scavenging Ooze, eating up their graveyard. And you're banned. So the young wolf has lost its undying. If they kill a young wolf here, it does not come back. Okay, the iteration. Thanks for the follow, friend. Haha, pew pew. Okay, we're gonna get our abilities back. Now that we have our abilities back, let's use this Scavenging Ooze, get rid of their Dress Down. Last turn, just before the Dress Down resolved, I ate a Ledger Shredder. Okay, so they know the card we were about to draw. Ignoble Hierarch, whatever. Let's play the Peatland draw card. Yawgmoth. I guess we're not playing Hierarch this turn. No, it's Wall of Roots that's bugged. Did I use the Wall of Roots this turn? I did. Let's pass back. I was just thinking if I could eat anything else out of their graveyard there. Gonna want to turn the Wall of Roots into an 0-1. See if we can get this league comped because I am losing my play points. Grist is the bug. Well played. You are technically correct. The best kind of correct. Lost to everything. Lost to, what was it? I lost to Hammer Time, and I lost to Creativity. Alright, where's this damage going? Ooh, interesting way to stack that. Guess it doesn't matter. We'll let the creature die first. So they want to kill the Yawg. I would like to draw some cards. Thanks for the follow, friend. Grist. Good draw. I don't want to keep my mana, but I also want to reset the Young Wolf draw card. Ah, now it's the opponent's turn to hesitate. Yeah, they definitely have something. Maybe Unholy Heat, so they're thinking if they want to use this opportunity to kill the young wolf with Unholy Heat. And then I wouldn't get this trigger, I guess. Okay, they're letting it go. We got a land. I don't think I can really afford to sacrifice anything else. I could sacrifice the Wall of Roots after um, using the mana to eat with Scavenging Ooze. So they are going to Unholy Heat the Young Wolf. So this one here is currently going to fizzle. So we're not going to draw this card. I'm going to sacrifice the Young Wolf. We'll still get to draw at least one more card. Okay, and now your Fury resolves. And we get to untap. Love it. So I'm thinking Wall of Roots Grist. Grow Ooze to a 7/7. Oh, that. I think if we were going to do that, we probably should have done it before attacks. That is a really good idea, though. All right. I think they have to counter this. We're going to go to their upkeep. And then I'm going to eat Mishra's Bauble. Actually, I think Iteration is what we're going to eat. I don't want to give them the chance to put out a big Murktide this turn, so I decided I just wanted to take another card out of their graveyard instead. Well, they are putting Sorcery back in. They have another iteration here. But yeah, keeping it up would have been better versus Fury. The Burden one, thank you for the luck. One, two, three, four, five. Get it up to 9. Ah, seems pretty good. Let's just go for the kill, right? Nice. Why not kill? Yeah, just a 10/10 Scavenging Ooze, no big deal. This one's a hard one to keep, but we do have a turn 2 messenger. Opponent is mulliganing. Let's keep it. Remember, you gotta play black land, black land. Don't need that stop on opponent's upkeep anymore. No Ragavan, turn 1. How about Unholy Heat? They have a removal spell? Oh, no, it's a Consider! No removal spell. Okay. Put a Darcy into the yard. And a Ledger Shredder. Okay. Now they're going to be filling up their graveyard right quick. Oh, they follow up the Ledger Shredder with Mishra's Bauble. So they're able to connive immediately and continue to put cards into the graveyard for their future Murktide. And they know the card we're about to draw. Another land. Alright, I guess we'll go get Overgrown Tomb, play Messenger. Don't need any more lands, deck. We had a land-heavy hand. I would like to draw spells, please. All spells from now on. Alright, opponent starts with a Consider. I guess they could play, like, land Murktide here. It would be a small Murktide, but... They did not put a card into the graveyard with Consider. Here's an Unholy Heat to kill our bird, which allows them to connive. And there's a land. Okay, spell, please. That is a spell. Get rid of all their graveyard. All that work they've done with Ledger Shredder, just get rid of it. Yeah, Magus of the Moon. What a card. It's true, I have not been playing Magus. Alright, I guess we'll swing in with Messenger. Question is, where do we play the Endurance? I think we just play the Endurance right now. Because I don't want them to counter it. I want to get rid of their whole graveyard immediately. So yeah, I'm gonna just play Endurance right now. Get rid of all your graveyard. And I think I'm clocking you. I mean, I have twice the power on board. Tapped Steam Vents. No attacks. Okay. Another chord. Interesting. I think I will play Verdant Catacombs. Go get Dryad Arbor. Chord of Calling for Grist, end of their turn. Oh, Bolt of Burb. I missed your comment earlier. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it wasn't turn one. It wasn't technically a bolt, but they did kill my bird. And if they counter this, I mean, almost regardless, I'm going to be going for Chord of Calling for Yawgmoth next turn. Okay, they do have the counterspell for this one. Do I go for the Yawgmoth now? They only have 2 cards in hand, but I mean, they could have Spell Pierce. They could have any number of things here. Maybe I just continue to wait. And then try and get Yawgmoth in response to a thing, or again at end of their turn. Okay, it's gonna kind of force me to respond here. Is your last spell counterspell? It is not. Yawgmoth. You know, I was wondering if there was any reason to keep Boseiju in hand. I couldn't really think of any reason to keep the Boseiju. So I decided to save a life. Save a life point. And you know, we have another Boseiju. Jace. So what's this do? Bounce Yawg? No, going for the Brainstorm. Yeah, yeah, having 4 cards in hand should look terrifying to the opponent. They have no idea that it's all lands. Don't tell anybody. You know, plus we can draw more with Yawg. I don't know, I think it's tough. I think I would have bounced the Yawg with the Jace. It means that I have to spend all my mana to replay it. But I mean, where are you really going from there, I guess, is the problem. Opponent is in a difficult situation here. I don't think they could even... Maybe they could get, like, Mishra's Bauble, Connive, and then Unholy Heat my Yawg? No, passing back. Love to see it. Spell? It's a spell. Yeah, it's a good point. I'm wondering if we should draw a card first. Probably not. We've already used the Dryad Arbor. Yeah, we could have drawn a card with Peatland to try and like be more aggressive. I kind of feel like we are in a winning position here, so I'm just looking to retain my advantage. Okay, it looks like they're tapping out for a Murktide. So with them being tapped out, we should be in a really good position here. Let's gain a little bit of life. Grow the Scavenging Ooze. Spell? It is a spell, technically. I'm gonna draw a card first this time. Not a spell. Alright, well, we can still sacrifice Wall of Roots. Alright, so first off, put a counter on Murktide, sacrifice Messenger. Young Wolf, there we go. Our life total is lower though, so we don't currently win with the Wolf, but let's play it and see if the opponent will concede. And we have enough mana to do still a lot of different things here. Chord of Calling, drawing the creature itself what we're looking for. Target, sack. Oh, hey, thanks for the follow, friend. Gain life with Ooze. We need creatures in the graveyard to gain life with Ooze. I guess, yeah, as we go, we could sacrifice Endurance and Wall of Roots, gain 2 life, but we're still at a lower life total than the opponent. We just don't have enough mana to gain that life. We're not doing deck donations yet. It is something that I'm looking to do in the future. Looking for Chord of Calling. Could go to 1 and attack. Yeah, that's a great point. Go to 1, attack with this, this, and this, and they take 5. Target, sack. Target, sack. Target, sack. Target sack. I mean, yeah, we can sacrifice wall to gain life, to increase the size of our ooze. These are all things that we can do. Ooh. That one was a sweat, friends. Not interested in this hand. We don't do anything with this until turn 3. I would like some plays early, please. Okay, we can keep this one. What do we get rid of, though? I think it's between the Grist and the Evolution. Because we go turn 1 Wolf, turn 2 Geist, turn 3 Evolution the Geist into Yawgmoth. Yeah, handsome. As long as we can draw spells, we got a lot of fight in us. It would be a little bit easier if I knew what the opponent was playing to decide here. I think I'm going to stick with combo here, so we'll get rid of Grist. Lands are a little bit awkward. I'm probably going to want to play the Boseiju turn 1. Land for the greed. Ah, should have been more greedy. You're right. Actually, you probably are 100% right. Get rid of the Peatland and just keep all our 3-drops. Yep, punished. All right. Greed is good. So what's going on here? Are we fighting Murktide again? Looks like we're fighting Murktide again. Another evolution. Alright, does Strangleroot Geist warrant a counterspell? It seems so. I mean, it means they get to play Murktide this turn, so yeah, I guess. No Murktide. Love that. Okay, here's a Ragavan. So I think we sacrifice Young Wolf, get Grist, tick up Grist. Unless something better comes along. Another land. Yep. Oh, that's Grist mana. Thinking Grist, and I'm making the mana for Grist. Oh, ouch. We mill the Cutthroat. Out of all the cards to mill, that is not the one. Mill anything except for that one. Far too late to bolt the Ledger Shredder. You keep on making birds better and better. And we don't have the heat to put the Ledger Shredder down. Kick the bird off a ledge. Fatal push. Nah, we're gonna try and get Grist to eat it. Num 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 num. Ouch. Okay, bye-bye Grist. Okay, I like to see the Ragavan holding back. So maybe we can go get another Grist, kill the Ledger Shredder. How about I just draw Grist? How about that? Just draw me Grist. Okay, we could turn Wall of Roots into Yawgmoth. That seems pretty good. Oh, don't have Spell Pierce. Please don't have Spell Pierce. No Spell Pierce one time. Oh, I think we had to go for it. You know, I said no the first time, Moto. You don't have to ask me twice. Getting shredded. Oh, Bolt the Wolf. Did you bolt the insect too? No, this looks like maybe a Murktide. Murktide, and then they get to connive, try and find another removal spell to kill the insect so they can attack with the Ragavan. But yeah, we are so far behind. I don't think there's anything in our deck that is going to help us recover. We are well beyond Grist here. Yes, Foot Clan. Don't think Young Wolf's going to cut it here. I guess I could draw a card. Wall of Roots. Okay, now we're fine. Sarcasm. Alright. So what did we do last time? We brought in all the Endurance and all the Scoos. Take out all the Eldritch Evolution, because we're playing versus Counter Magic. And then I take out one Geralf's Messenger. I want to keep all of the Grist. And I would say we're ready to go. Thoughtseize probably wouldn't be the worst thing to put in, but I just don't see where we could possibly have the space to put Thoughtseize in. Guess I could, like, get rid of some Strangleroot Geists. Doesn't seem like the best idea. Gotta spend some more time on DT's stream, learn his sideboarding strats. Yeah, this is fine. Keep this. Opponent is on the mulligan. And just a 6. Start with a bird. Bird is the word. And if this bird sticks around, we get to play Yawgmoth and Strangleroot Geist. Does the bird stick? It does not. Bolt the burb! Bird down! It's true, handsome. Demonic Tutors does prefer Blood Artist over Cutthroat. I'm going to play the Boseiju here. I don't really think that opponent has anything significant that we can use Boseiju on, and I'd rather keep this Verdant Catacombs for a moment to be able to potentially get Dryad Arbor with it. Okay, looks like Black Dragon has rejoined the game. They were disconnected for a moment. You might have seen the little notification here, but they came right back. Yeah, Demonic Tutors and I have a couple of differences in our lists. I do pay very close attention to the 75 that he plays with, but I have some different ideas. I'm looking for different things for my Yawgmoth deck. Very, very small differences, but I don't want to lose to Leyline of Sanctity. And what was the other thing? I want more cards that I can cast late game. So Bird, seems kind of poor turn 6, whereas Geralf's Messenger or Hapatra seems quite a bit better. Okay, we get a Grist. All right, I was thinking Strangleroot Geist Yawgmoth, but Grist is one of the best cards we can have in this matchup, so we're slamming Grist here. And I'm going to want another Overgrown Tomb so that I can have tons of green mana and still have some black for Yawg. That's right, opponent. You tapped your mana for Hearst. Now you don't have counterspell for Grist. Ooh, but they have Subtlety. Shit. Nice counter. I think we put this on top. I mean, like I said before, it is just our best card. Yawgmoth and Grist, friends forever. Okay, so now they're holding up counter magic, so I think I'm just going to play Strangleroot Geist attack for 4. Kind of like do a little fake out. They want to hold up all their mana to counter Grist, but I'm going to give them something else to counter. Now they only have 1 card left in hand, and I have a Grist plus Yawgmoth. I think we're in an okay situation here. But let's not get cocky. There are still ways for them to punish us. Okay, so they draw a card with Fiery Islet. 2 cards in hand. Do you have a counterspell? I mean, that looks like a no on the counterspell. Plus. And pass. Unholy Heat on the Strangleroot Geist, and then eat it with the Hearst. Okay, that's fair. They didn't have Delirium yet, so they weren't able to kill the Grist with the Heat. And we get to untap with Grist. Let's go. A draw Strangleroot Geist. We only run the one Arbor, correct? So no Arbor left in the deck. Wall of Roots into Strangleroot Geist is the plan here. Attack for 4. And then tick up the Grist. Shoes on the other foot now, opponent. They just never had a creature, huh? All right, now we're going for hard mode. On the draw. Good enough. Opponent's on the mulligan. Keep our creatures together. And they're sticking at 6. Okay, good draw. Let's go get an Overgrown Tomb here. And play Yawgmoth. Hey, blind. Something we can play? Not really. I guess we could go get a Dryad Arbor to ramp. Let's do that. Let's do that. Verdant Catacombs, no attacks. It's definitely because I'm afraid of Ragavan. That's why I'm not attacking. Oh, that's right. It's not revealed, it's exiled. That's how the card works. Activates targeting themselves. That's interesting. All right, let's see if we can catch a Spell Pierce here. Yeah, get Forest. They have a fetch in hand, but they're going to draw the card from Mishra's Bauble before they could possibly fetch. There's no fork. They played the island from exile from the expressive iteration. I don't know, it's just kind of weird. Another land. All right, so if I play the Grist, we get caught by Spell Pierce. If I play the Swamp, we can go get a 2-drop with Chord. That's not great. I don't like that. We could hold up Endurance. That's not the worst. Or we could just go on Grist and hope... No, they can't Spell Pierce Grist. It's a creature on the stack. Awesome. Got there. Akamani, thank you. I'm sure you typed that in and sent it well before I had the realization because of Twitch delay. But yeah, we got there at the same time from my perspective. Not with that attitude. Everyone's coming in to tell me they can't pierce Grist. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I appreciate that. Really, really do. Sometimes I make these stupid small mistakes. That's one of the reasons why you don't see me on the Pro Tour. And one of the things that I love about Twitch is that y'all can help me out. Just thinking, if I want to attack with the Young Wolf here, I have the Insect to block a Ragavan. Should be fine. Thanks, Ansem. Ooh, 69 viewers. Nice. Playing Murktide here is possible, I guess, but it doesn't seem very good. Blood Moon! With my 2 basics. Still, quite good. Quite good. Fortunately, I do have the mana for Chord of Calling. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. 1, 2, 3 green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna have the mana to Chord of Calling for Yawgmoth on their turn. And we can attack with Young Wolf, Dryad Arbor. Oh shit. This is worst case. I would say so. Blood Moon is very good versus Yawgmoth, depending on the situation. And if you're able to Fury get rid of our dorks, it seems very good. Okay, we get to keep the Grist. Nice. I was afraid they were going to kill the Grist with this Fury. This is still, like, really good for them, but... Like, why wouldn't you put... Is it not able to hit Planeswalkers? It can. Why would you put 2 damage on the Insect and none on Grist? Maybe they don't know it hits Planeswalkers? Maybe they have a second Fury? Ah, okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense now. Shit! I should have used Endurance, get rid of the Chord, to save the Grist. We needed that Grist for the Chord of Calling. Oh, Bird of Paradise. Attack for 2. Now, they're definitely making this game interesting. Dress Down. Maybe I cast Endurance in response and then get rid of their graveyard? You would Chord? That's fair. Lightning Bolt the Young Wolf. Another green source down. Lightning Bolt the Bird. Another green source down. Draw Forest. Hey, Grist. What a draw. Nice. Get some green sources with our Grist. Let's go. I think I leave the land in hand to like bluff another spell. It doesn't really help us very much. There are a lot of creatures in our yard. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 creatures in our yard. It would take a while for our Skoos to grow, though, since we can only pump it once a turn. Cutthroat. They scoop! They don't want to play with us anymore. Oh, so land heavy. Like, we have this, which is good, but the hand has so many lands. I think we keep this and just pray that we get spells on top. This is really risky, though. Speaking of gambles, this hand. No, it doesn't need much. It just needs spells on top. If we draw spells, we should be fine. We draw land. Gonna get basic forest. We have Twilight Mire here to fix our mana. That's true. This is sort of a spell. It just can't be countered. And I'm going to put this over on this side as well. Get this over here. Aww. Oh, this is our chance to redeem ourselves. This is creativity. Attack! Why? Come on, Crab, I can take ya. I'm an Undying Spirit. Opponent has all the crabs. Creativity. That's the word. It's another land. We're playing against creativity. I think we go get Yawg, attack for 3 here. Don't do that. Do we still get Yawg, or do we go get Grist now? Might be better off to run Grist, to get Grist at this point, because we can Grist plus, and then we can, like, kill one of their critters. On the other hand, getting Yawg, we have Dryad Arbor, so, like, next turn we can try and do some shenanigans with Yawg. We have to sacrifice a creature if they get their combo going this turn. I think I'm going to go Grist. Because if we get Yawg and then they go get Archon, we lose our Yawgmoth. Tough choice, tough choice. It's almost certainly land creativity. Alright. Name of the deck is Yawgmoth. Let's get Yawgmoth. That was the plan. Let's go. Okay, Teferi. So yeah, that is why they're running white in this version. Makes them stronger versus counter magic. There's the land. They have 2 cards in hand. All they need is creativity, and we're toast. Hey, Titan. No need to apologize. Just glad you're here. Cheers, Titan. Yeah, rough spot. Uh, Here's a Jace. Jeez. I don't need to play my combo. I'll just play all Planeswalkers. Is holding up Boseiju really do anything? I think, wouldn't it be better just play the Ignoble? And then use the Dryad Arbor to maybe throw down Endurance? The league has been really fun. A lot of really, really tough matches. Oh, that's true. It can stop. I mean, depending on the token hit, right? Like, I guess I can stop a crab, one of the clue tokens if they use crabs, though. And if I play the Hierarch, then I can sacrifice the Hierarch to a creature. Hmm. Yeah, Beers, that's kind of what I'm feeling. I'm gonna go for the Hierarch here. And the Arbor keeps up Endurance. Alright, Chase, which way you going? Brainstorm? Yep. Looking for that creativity. Oh yeah, right, because of the Teferi. Teferi means that I cannot Endurance. Not that it really matters. That's a lot of creatures, opponent. How many, Oh no. Oh no. Okay, phew. Just a cycle. Ooh, I get to untap? Love it. Guess I could attack with Yawgmoth. I was thinking attack to fairy. Yeah, they're definitely going to block. I don't think it really matters which planeswalker we attack. They're just going to block it anyway. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Getting rid of their creatures is a good idea. The thing is, it doesn't matter, you know, like which way we're going. They're just going to block and we're going to not hit their planeswalker. Yeah, I'm going to play Endurance here. And I think we target nothing. Well, I guess it depends. Do we think they're playing with Fury? Probably not, right? No, they can't play Fury. Okay. So yeah, using Wall was probably right. Small difference, but difference nonetheless. We could have kept Twilight Mire open that way, then Yawgmoth Proliferate would have been open. I mean, we still have Boseiju up. Okay, so they're going to return Yawgmoth. Now I mean, yeah, we do still have Boseiju up. 1/2. 2 mana. Not that it matters. Just wanting to know here if I want to use the Yawgmoth to draw some cards. I probably do. Kill some dwarves or whatever. Another Yawgmoth. Here it comes. Yep, creativity X is 3. Holy shit. Nothing we can do. Literally. They're going to bring in 3 Archons, and that's game. Because, yeah, we discard 3 cards, we lose all of our creatures, there's nothing we can... There's no way we can get back from that. Okay, it looks fairly similar to the last one. They're playing Prismatic Ending into Fairy. So we bring in Necromentia. We bring in Thoughtseize. We bring in Punishment. We take out... it's going to be hard. Yeah, Mirror Breaker is really good. Take out this. Take out this. I want to keep Grist. still have 3 more cards to take out. I can take out maybe 2 evolutions. And then 1 more card to go. Maybe a Strangleroot Geist? Yeah, we can probably cut a Yawgmoth in this matchup. We don't have to worry about Ragavan. It doesn't do very much damage. Like, Geist is just way better attacking. It does take out a 1-mana combo piece, but we need to take out a card. So I think this is what I would like to play. All right, let's do it. Yeah, I'll take the play. Another hand I don't like. 5-land hand, has Dryad Arbor. I'm mulliganing this one. Twilight Mire is the 1 land. This is another mulligan. Believers be sweating here. All right, this is a keeper. All right, so we're definitely keeping Ignoble and Yawg. We got to get rid of 2 cards. I'm thinking land and maybe Evo. Might be better to lose the Chord of Calling if we're losing land. We don't exactly have a lot of resources for Chord. And with 4 Chords in the deck versus only 2 Eldritch Evolutions, yeah, I think I'll get rid of Chord and then Witchland. They didn't seem to be using black mana, so maybe we keep the Urborg and the Boseiju. It doesn't give us 2 green mana. I think I'll just keep the Catacombs and the Boseiju, so that way we have double green. Rough start, though. An opponent is keeping 7 here. Alright, tap Steam Vents. Get to keep our Hierarch. Another Yawg. Thanks, deck. So we could evolve the Ignoble into a Grist. I think we just pass and hope we draw land so we can play Yawgmoth next turn. Oh, we all know that the ultimate life form are insects. So evolving anything into a Grist makes a lot of sense. Although opponent might say that the ultimate life form are crabs. Rest in peace, that does stop our combo. We do get a land, though. Yep, Overgrown Tomb. I hear you, Last God. Yeah, all about those crabs. Nature's like, oh, let's take the easy way. Crabs are good, right? I don't know. Personally, I'm a fan of Octopus. Think they're pretty cool. Obviously, ferrets. Aether Gust my Wall of Roots. Really? Okay, bottom? Wall of Roots isn't that good. Oh yeah, that's true. Rest in Peace does stop their heats from killing my Yogs. And as long as I can get some creatures to stick, I can kill their creatures. And Grist would get me a lot of creatures. Maybe we just need to go get Grist. Oh yeah. Definitely go get Grist, kill Jace. I guess we can't really kill Jace immediately. Could put Jace to 1 though. Oh shit, how do we kill... Oh yeah, we could have Strangleroot killed Jace. I want Grist. No! No! Just was not meant to be. Now we have to sacrifice Grist. And that's game. Damn. Tried hard, but wasn't good enough. Should have got Grist from the first evolution, I guess. Well, doubters, celebrate early, because we are fucked. It's just nothing we can do. And I think, honestly, I'm just wasting time at this point. Let's concede. This game is over. Is what it is. We had some really fun matches of Magic. I think that last one was actually fairly one-sided, but all the other matches of Magic were, at least from where I was sitting, very enjoyable. Alright, so this is the deck we were playing today, Yawgmoth combo. Not exactly my best result, but we did have some very, very interesting matches. Really hyped, of course, about beating Izzet Murktide. Anytime I'm able to beat Izzet Murktide, I feel really good about that. It's one of the best decks in the format. So, yeah, being able to win against that deck, that's nice. I am a little bit disappointed in my play for the first two matches. I mean, like, admittedly, I am a little bit rusty. I don't play as much Modern as I used to. I don't play as much Yawgmoth combo as I used to. So, you know, like, we can heap excuse onto excuse, you know, like, oh, Magic is hard, streaming is hard, blah, blah, blah. Um, That being said, like there are definitely some moments where we could look back at match 1 and 2 and, like definitively say, okay, like that was not the correct play, should have done something else there. As to the final match against Creativity, honestly, I don't think we could have done much better. Just the way the cards came up. Yeah, I think that we were destined to lose that one. As far as the deck configuration goes, I'm still really, really happy with the main. Wouldn't change anything in the main deck. I'm going to stick with that. I think I might like to change out one Thoughtseize for one Crime Punishment. I'm running an extra Scavenging Ooze compared to Demonic Tutors, but I really, really like the double Ooze in the board, and I want to keep that. So I've been thinking about this for a while. It might be time for me to trim one Thoughtseize to get Crime Punishment. I just like, I don't bring this in very much. It might just be in the sense that I need to be using Thoughtseize more often, but yeah, next time I play this deck, I'll probably be switching those two cards. Otherwise, yeah, still very happy with the deck. I would absolutely recommend it. I think that it's an excellent choice for Modern. While it does have bad matchups, I don't think that it has like any matchup where it's, like 10% to win. I think that, even against Rhinos, we still have a fair chance to be able to take the game and match. And we have so much inevitability with this deck. That's one of the things that I really love about it. We're playing 12 copies of Yawgmoth, and then, anything you need after you've put a Yawgmoth on the board, you can search it up with a Chord or an Evolution. So yeah, I really, really like this deck for Modern. Um, and if you're looking for a combo deck that can win by attacking, then this might be the deck for you.